Hello and good morning. Ah, man. All right. Trying to see here. Let's see. Oh, wow. Never really. Okay, post this. There we go. Live morning trading and market update. Right, and then we have CPI report. Hey, Marcus. Good morning. Yo, I don't know your situation or if you're trying to get into bonds, but this is probably the last chance you have today, this morning, soon, like before they deflate, to get nearly 5%, maybe 4.9%, 30-year Treasury bonds, before they go down to lower prices moving forward forever. So I have a lot, but I'm about to buy a lot more. And since they're marginable, 80% of the value is marginable, you can just have them sitting there earning your 5% per year. And then you can do swing trading, even day trading, against their value in a margin account. That's what I do. Now I'm doing my next purchasing today of bonds on Webull. So it's the first time I've ever done that, buying them on Webull. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I can't share that screen, can I? It might show the count number. Yeah, it does. But anyway, if you're in Webull, you just go to stocks, and then you change the watch list to treasuries. And in there are 30-year treasuries. Why are they all 30-year? I might have pre-sorted that or something. And it shows you the rate you'll get and everything. And you're supposed to be able to buy them in pre-market. So I sent a message to support because the bond market, is probably open at 8. Supposed to open at 8 a.m. So I'm asking support, why can't I buy bonds? My first time buying bonds in Webull. So we'll see what happens there. All these changes that Trump is going to make fiscally are going to cause deflation like you've never seen before. He's a businessman. He knows where to cut, where to add, how to decrease debt, how to increase revenues. Simple stuff. But, communists and socialists don't get it. What can you do? Anyway, so the next 4 years are going to be outstanding for growth. And this CPI report puts a lot of fears at ease. We were worried that was going to be an issue, but now the market has reacted strongly, and rates are, it's exactly the reaction it should be. We're not seeing any mixed messages here. We're getting a nice, clean, clear day of clarity that this is an inflection point. This report sends the market into a growth cycle for the next month until the report is either revised or updated or we get other data, and sends the rates dropping. All right, market opens in 4 minutes, and there's just, I'm fully, allocated. I'm in like 50 stocks. And some of these things, they might be triggering add-ons, but like everything's triggering. So if there's stocks you wanted to buy, look at their chart and see if they have a trigger coming in, because they probably do. Anything worth it is probably triggering today. I mean, every chart I've gone to is a trigger. It's an entry day across the board on probably more than 1,000 stocks. And by entry day, I mean a long-awaited entry day for position trading. Position trading being something where you build a position over time. It can be as little as a couple weeks, months, and as much as maybe a few years. You snowball these positions until the very end. All right, market opens in like 3 minutes. Say good morning or hello if I haven't heard from you yet, so I know whose eyeballs are in here today and where. And let's see. So that's the market. The market's super duper. Okay. What we want to do now is we want to just check on things that we've been wanting to get in. This one looks like it's an entry. Calm. Did I get in yesterday? Let me see. Do I have Calm? I do. Okay. Yesterday. That was an alert yesterday. Calm. And if you missed it, you still get good to go right now. Right. I just got another fill on CLS. Wow. Oh, okay. That was not correct, but it is way up on this reaction. So that's really great. Yeah, I'm going to probably just end up going through stocks that I have to see if I need to add on. So that's going to be sort of the game plan this morning. I have 50 stocks, Amazon, Netflix, Microsoft, all those ones, that you probably want to hear about, but also a lot of other interesting ones. And if they're an add-on, they're probably an entry as well. It can depend. Probably not. I mean, like almost all add-ons would also be spots for entries. So if you're not in things and you want to get in things and you want to be watching this morning to try to hear some names that are ripe and ready for entry, I'm not going to be focusing on new positions until I get through my current positions and make sure that everything's good there. But you can see right here, this chart, this whole area, the bottom right of our stream here, shows 16 top stocks of interest. Ignore the ones that say SMF and the 5-character ones, ignore those. But GTLS, these are all potentially good. You pull up their charts and you can make a decision for yourself. They probably all have entries, and I'm in like half of them, if not more. And I'll probably get in all of them by the end of the day. But right now, I'm going to focus on positions that I have already. I'm going to start with my biggest positions, the 4E positions. So my biggest one is one of my biggest ones is Reddit. And it is not an entry for me, but it definitely is an entry for you guys. It's a mid-cheat entry and pullback stop at 150. Got it? Reddit. Mid-cheat entry, stop at 150. I'm not going to say these things twice. You can rewind. All right, Robinhood. Robinhood's a breakout entry, yes. And you probably could set your stop to 38. If you wanted to be super safe, 36. Okay, next. GGAL. GGAL. Yeah, this is not an entry. Didn't calm down enough. It's doing great. It's like practically going to break out today, but it's not an entry. It's just taking profits on a position you should already have because you've been diligently following along all this time and getting into things that we're in. Cineverse, okay, it's pulled back. What's the price? Okay, Lunar, that's not an entry. Lunar, not an entry yet per se, or at all really. It needs to calm down. Tesla. If Tesla can get over, listen up, if Tesla can get over 426, it's an entry. I have an alert line right there. You can write these things down in a notepad if you want. APP. This is certainly, well, it's red at the moment, but this is certainly a potential spot where you could open a new position on app. What was that? Oh, that might have been them replying to my message. Let's see. No, it wasn't. So what was that weird sound? You guys hear that? What was that? Let's see. What could that have been? And by the way, can I buy my bonds yet or what? Still not letting me buy my bonds. Why not? Would really like to buy my bonds. Estimated total $893 for one. Okay, but what if I typed one right there? Why is this not working? Day in force, limit price. Man, I really do not want this to get away from me. Anyway, what was that weird sound? Got a message somewhere. Anybody recognize that alert sound? It was like weird. No, I don't see anything anywhere. All right. Well, anyway, looking good. I'm up 1.2 grand just on this move this morning from the CPI report. We didn't even talk about it, but, you know, inflation came out better than expected by a little bit, which was a huge relief. And PPI was showing the same thing. So this is a two-prong, excellent inflection point in inflation. We may have topped. And in my opinion, this was the top of inflation because Trump's coming in office and his fiscal policies are anti-inflation and are going to strengthen the dollar and are going to bring rates down and are going to grow business. It's going to spur a business growth cycle for many years, so long as no one tries to derail it. Yeah, but you know, the U.S. economy is 25% of the world's economy. And I don't know if you know this, but 90% of, I think it's even higher, 94% or something of all world trade, global trade is in dollars. I think it's 90%. So, you know, do what you can to try to topple us, but we're some resilient mofos. DJT was an entry 2 days ago. It is also an entry today. This is a mid-cheat entry and pullback, stop at 32. I'm not going to say these things twice. Lots of opportunities. Like, we're just going to rattle off. Already you've had like 7 opportunities. 7 opportunities that you could wrote down on a piece of paper. Marvell, yeah, this could be a mid-cheat entry. It's just, yeah, it's nice conservative mid-cheat entry. You probably want to put your stop at 109. Mine's at 103. It's also my break even in my third entry, so it's okay though. All right, Geo opened up high, is pulling back from the open. That's not the great sign. That means that's the highest price it's going to see for a few days probably, unless everything turns around midday for that one, Geo. But I mean, it's great. You know, it's up in, what do you call it? All in all, it is up almost 5% this morning. So, you know, it can do that. People are taking some profits. Mine are automatic. I already took, what was it, Geo? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've already took 5 partial exits because they were already set. Everybody else is now doing the same on the open market, but I already did. So because those orders were there. CLS, same thing. It's not an entry, but it's taking profits and it's opened higher. AHR, I would wait for a little more confirmation on that, getting in at, say, over 28.50. It's really close at 28.05. 28.50 AHR, American Healthcare REIT. AHR, and that stop would be 26. So 28.50 could be a cheat entry on that. Stop at 26, but not today. It's, maybe if it hits. Yeah. Okay, great. I'm already in it. Snowballed. DJT is now continuing. I just mentioned that could be an entry. So it is now pushing up. Oh, no. That last one that I just looked at, what was that? That was AHR. Okay, Bros. Okay, that's just doing well. It's not an entry. A-Lab. Yeah, that needs to do a little bit better. That needs to be fleshed out a little bit more. ET. Same with the others. It's a profit-taking day, way up at new all-time highs. LX. We just added on to this yesterday. Nice to see it's holding nicely. Prim. It's not an entry today. I mean, if you missed it yesterday, it's still basically in the same price, so you could get in it. Stop at 550. Prim almost broke out to new all-time highs. It's definitely a day where it's up, but it's pulling back. Profit taking happening. A lot of profit taking across the market, and yet the market's staying pretty solid. Rocket Lab. Yeah, you could maybe get in here. Stop at 22. It's like a lowish cheat entry and pullback. You'd still have to wait a few more weeks for it to finally, mature and start making money for you. But that's fine. Using the MS method. WGS. It's practically stopped out. So not so we just AHR. We already looked at net. That's Cloudflare. Net. If you've been wanting it, you could get in. Stop is at 107. I'm already in it. So none of these are add-ons yet for me, or I just recently added on like yesterday or the day before. RCAT, nah, that needs to calm down. Calm. Okay, it's just a little bit of a pullback day. Palm Matrix. No, it's not an entry day or an add-on. YPF. YPF is like, if you're interested in being YPF, I mean, you're in the upper cheat area, so it is a little high, but it's better than grabbing it on breakout if you think it's going to fly. The stop would be 40. Palm, P-U-L, no, YPF, sorry. VRT. That could behave a little better once it finally gets over 135. That would be an entry with a stop at 112. I have a better position, but that would be an entry if you're not in it and you wanted to be in it at 135. Stop at 112. Root. Yeah, this one's kind of needs to flesh out for a while. If you happen to believe in it, but I'm not so sure. If you happen to believe in it and want to be in it, have a pilot position or something, now's a fine time to get in, but you'd want to put your stop at 68. Manpower, kind of uncertain whether or not it's going to, hit all-time highs, but it seems to want to do that. Be better to get in at the low cheat like I did a month ago. It's not terrible. Zevia, way up high. Just taking profits. Profit zone. Olo, all right. It's bounced off of my stop. and sitting in between my entries. Not really an entry signal. Oh, was that Olo? Yeah. Akba. If by the end of the day it can get up above $1.99, so $2, if it could get above $2 on Akba, that could be an entry with a stop at $1.70. I'm already in it. Avgo, and that's not an add-on. SMLR. Netflix. Netflix not looking too good. I'll probably have to dump it before earnings. Netflix is in 3 days, 3 sessions. It has earnings. Is it 3 sessions or 3 days? I'm not sure what that number that I have there means. If it is 3 days, that's Friday, I think, the way it's indicating. Date 1/21. No, Monday. Okay, so 3 sessions away. Okay. At night. Yeah, if I can't get like 10 or 15% profit going on Netflix before earnings, I'll just close that and then get it back after earnings if I need to. BE, just sitting there. It's nothing crazy. GEV. What? Why do I have no GEV? I thought it was taking profits all morning. I saw it in the list. GEV. Wow. So I think what happened on GEV is I hit my final profit target and I got nothing left. Huh. Well, that's good. Yeah, because it was expensive, I guess. Well, good for GEV. Let me see here. GEV. Well, it's certainly not a time to get in. It's a time to take profits, and that's what happened. So that position has closed for lack of shares. If I had a lot more shares, I probably wouldn't have had to see it go away. I would still have some. All right, SMLR, FTAI. Nope. FTAI. Where are we? BE PAM. PAM looks good. Never get in on a red day or moment. Okay. All right. But today it's kind of sitting in an area that would be an entry trigger, but you want it to be green. It should be a green day when that's happening. Why get in if it's going the other way, right? Okay. Walmart. Now what just happened? Sold. All right, I got a PT on Hood. That's a partial profit target on Robinhood. So Robinhood is doing well. Now, Walmart. If Walmart can get up above this pivot right here, like 93.50 or whatnot, then you could get in with a stop down at this pivot, 89. So if you can get up above this pivot, it could be a stop right here and an entry. It's not quite there yet, though, but it needs to do that. Walmart, Google. Yeah, Google needs to get up to like 197. I'm already in it, though. I mean, you would have wanted to have gotten it on this cup and handle high cheat entry catalyst-like day that it had about a month ago. Yeah, almost exactly a month ago. WLFC. So this one's pulling back after moving up, but it is in the high cheat allocation area. However, it's red. It's red at the moment. Okay. SE. So that is a possibility. And WLFC, the stop would be 185. What is that? 185. It's actually 184.80. I think I have it set to. Maybe it's 185. SC Apple. Okay. SE. That's maybe a little cheat entry in the pullback. Not super exciting. It's kind of like it could be teed up a little better. It looks like it lacks momentum, but like if you want SE, sometimes people do. It's a big company, and I have it. I have it at an even higher price, so I'm down a little bit. But this could be a kind of mid-cheat pullback entry area here. You could put your stop either where I have mine, which is 99.50, or right here, 102.50. Apple, nah, that needs to flesh out more. There's not enough right side on the chart. On the pullback, Amazon, same deal. Sound, yeah, that's like, gonna need like 3 months before it shapes up, but I'm in it. Faro doing great, but pulling back today after opening much higher. PSTG, there's 3 more. It's doing fine. Look at that. I got in here, set my stop down here. It's done nothing but stay precisely in that range. When it finally goes, I'm hoping it, makes some nice little progress. But it's just a pilot position. Microsoft, not really an entry. It needs to create some more positive right side build up. Meta, it's a red day today, but it could, if it had a strong green day, it would be an entry, but it'd be mid cheat pullback entry, and stop would have to be 575. All right, last one, SoFi. All right, and then I think Citigroup reported earnings today, or does it? Yeah. Banks reported earnings this morning. Okay, that's positive. How about JP Morgan? Okay, did well. Bank of America Corp. What is Bank of America? I forgot the symbol. BAC? Bank of America. Yeah, that's it. BAC. Don't expect me to memorize 10,000 stock tickers, guys. Come on. It might be reporting tomorrow. Yeah. But what are some others? There's a lot that reported this morning. Morgan Stanley. Here we go. MS. Did they report? So banks reported. Okay, no, they're going to report tomorrow. But it looks like all the banks have reported positively as well. All right, there goes the Qs. The market is going up even more. Nice screen. It's finally turning around, and it's about to crack and break out and put some more energy into this. And that means rates are going to drop too. That means your bond values are going to go up. So you put $1,000 or $10,000 or $100,000 into U.S. 30-year Treasury bonds, you're going to be getting 5%, but you're also going to double your money if rates get back down to 3%. If they get down to 2%, you'll more than double your money. And if there's a economic crisis and they have to what they usually do is they lower rates to 0 and then they build back up. When they do that, your bond will go up in value an incredible amount. Like 2.5, perhaps 2.25x, maybe 1.75x or 2x, double, it's a really, really great return. And in the meantime, you're getting 5% on your money. So a lot of people don't understand that bonds are all trade and change value in massive amounts and ways, just like stocks. You don't just buy the bond and put your money into the bond to get 5%. That's a bonus. That's like a dividend. But the things trade also. And when economically that rates are coming down, that means the face value is going to go up. Your high yield purchase, your purchase at higher rate, becomes more valuable as rates come down. You're like, oh, you're only getting 4%? I'm holding ones that get 5%. Oh, your bonds are worth more than mine then. Yep, and they are. So you make more money. Your $100,000 in bonds will go up to $200,000, knock on wood, or maybe more. Or maybe less, 160,000. In any event, it's marginable. So it's free. It's free money if you think of it that way. It's not really. Educational purposes only. I'm not telling you to do anything. But man, think about educationally what I'm saying there. All right, let's take a look at some of the other things on the list. CEG. I think everything's sort of CEG. What I don't like about CEG is just all these long, huge wavelets that it goes on. The only real fun moments are for a day or two. A day. In the last year, it's had 2 days of 3 days. Everything else has been just so I'm not in love with that one. VST, I think I'm in VRT. So what about VST? Okay, VST is looking good. It broke out yesterday. Did I get any? Am I in VST? We would have looked at it. No, it doesn't look like I am, or I got stopped out. I did get I got in like a month and a half ago, and then I got stopped out. But this was definitely a re-entry here, and definitely here, just because of the way the signal is. It's fast right side reclaim. However, I'm gonna have to wait for some kind of pullback now, I guess. VRT, TLN. So this is all stocks that I'm looking at right here. ARM, you know, I mean, and I'm looking for charts that look like they're fairly smoothly going up. Kivio, okay, TLN, Talon Energy. I don't think energy is gonna take a hit now during deflation. They're margins are gonna start to come under fire because rates are going to come down, and so they're they're not going to be able to make a profit margin on as much revenue. Okay. TLN, what did I say? So ARM, I want to look at that. Oh, Kevio, yeah. Let's take a look at that. All right, no, I don't like that one. Kevio, nah, it's like, too all over the place. Why is that even? Why did we even think that was good? TLN Cerdo, but it looks like it's been flat lately. Yeah, very flat. All right, let's move down to the next 16. Mod SRED. Mod has been a previously good one. Let's take a look at Mod. Market's looking good. Oh, Mod, this is an entry, and I like the way this chart generally goes, but let's take a look at the ADR on Mod. ADR, actually close to 5%. All right, so you can make some money on this puppy. So like, for example, how much did it move from here to here? 50%. All right, yeah, Mod could do some things. All right, I'm going to get in Mod, and the stop would be bottom of this one, 114. Mod. That's what I'm adding on. 130 to 114 is 16. I'll do 100 divided by 16. 6 shares. Whoa, it's almost $1 spread. Gonna have to get inside that spread a little bit. Let's go 7 cents into the dollar spread. See if I can get a fill that way. I'm being a little greedy, I guess. Let's try 12 cents into the spread. Okay, nothing yet. Meanwhile, I can just let that sit and mark up my chart a little bit and say that this is going to be my break-even entry approximately. Okay, let's try for 17 cents into the dollar spread. And let's put a stop on here at 114. All that gestates. And let's get 25 cents into the dollar spread. Change this to a stop. Just kind of updating my template so that the word stop is underneath the red dotted line and break even is above the red dotted line. And that's just so in case I ever have them at the exact same point, I can kind of see that. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Thinking ahead. All right. So we're still trying to get a fill here. And Mod, get this positioned opened. 6 shares. Mod, and then after that we're going to check CRK SMTC, STRL, KTOS, Verna could be good, SRRK, GH, RSI, AMBA, Oklo, VCYT, just lots of stocks. And what the hell is going on with my question about bonds and why can I buy bonds? Okay, I'm going to log into on the web instead of in the app. See if I can see if maybe I have to turn on bonds or something. It's making me do a CAPTCHA. All right, there we go. Damn, I just hurt my foot. ET, just got a profit target on that. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Settings. Okay, those are settings. Account profile. Okay, my account. I wanted to know if it was margin too. That could be the problem. Manage my account. Yes, it is a margin account. Okay. Trading privileges. I don't think bonds are turned on. That could be it. Other loaned securities. Other. No, I don't need that. That's when they loan your stocks out. View details. Where's bonds? Binary spreads covers. That's my option level. That should be an easy one. Withdraw, account, deposit, account profile, documents, settings. Settings. I'll try settings. Maybe I can buy the bonds on the desktop, on the web. Let's see. Fixed income U.S. Treasuries. Okay. Get started. Oh, I have to click a get started button. Well, where is it? Okay, let me click trade. List. Bit of a thing I'm checking into here. Let's watch the market in the meantime. Make sure we pay attention to what's going on there. Let's see. Morning brief, blah, blah, blah. Got it. What I want to know. Watch list. There we go. My watch list. And this would be, recent. It's like it doesn't allow me to access bonds. Screener, markets, stocks, options trader. Oh, that's why. Stocks. Okay. And then can I pull up bonds? Too much work, man. I already have the desktop app open and it's just supposed to work. It's already up and it's like ready to go. It's just not. Maybe bonds are not turned on in my account fixed income. I'll figure out that. Assistant. Oh, that's not even probably really an assistant. Manoon. Well, I know the bond symbol that I want. Okay, now over here, let's see if I can see it in my new watch list. I just added it. No, it doesn't show. Okay, so it's not showing me bonds on the web, but it is on the desktop app. Man, can you check why I can't seem to trade bonds in my account? All right, Let's see if they can answer that. That's the second question I've asked in the last hour, and they haven't answered me yet. Come on. All right, I'm going to close that web one. Learn, help, platforms, trading, investing, fixed income. Transfer in, withdraw, deposit, transfer out, transfer history, account profile. Account. Manage my account. Yeah, we did that a minute ago. Nope. Trading privileges, only options and stocks and ETFs currently. Is there something I should change here? You're currently level 3. View application. No, this doesn't allow me to do bonds. All right, well, yeah, that's just going to be an open ticket request then. All right, back to the market. Ooh, look at that. Moving nicely. Very nice follow through happening in the market right now. Oh, yeah, and there I am. I'm up 1.5 grand on that. So it continues, but the thing is, the bonds are dropping. It's 4.875% right now. I don't want to wait till it's 4.6% at the end of the day. Trying to get in here. I was trying to get in pre-market at 4.9%. I think I could have got it if it was turned on in my account. Something's not right there. I wonder if I can do it from the settings in the desktop app. Nope, I don't think so. Where's the support? Jeez, support, where are you guys? Message settings. Well, not that fly. Okay, let's take a look at some of these other charts. B-bar. I mean, that thing is just too vertical. I mean, the time you get into these things is after they do this kind of thing. You didn't know it was going to do all this, though. But what you did know is that it did this. And then you measure that, and you find out, is that enough to be excited to get in if it comes back up and it's going to break out? So we would measure that. 120% in 80 days. Yeah. So B-bar was incredible, and we already missed it. See, so it is what it is, people. MODCRK. Oof, that is just parabolic. SRAD. Also moving quite parabolic. STRL. Okay, not in love with it. Situm. I like more well-behaved stocks. No hymns. Okay. SMTC. That's an entry. Do I already have that stock? SMTC. I have SMLR. Okay. Got entry here on SMTC. Oh, I didn't get that fill, by the way. Let's get in there and get this fill. Finish up with mod. Come on, fill me. Now what? Oh, because it's filled, yeah. All right, now I can take 3 exits because I only have 6 shares for 50%. Up the 2 to 1. And if I go back onto, well, I don't even need to look because I know I used a $100 risk unit. So that would be $66, $133, and underneath $200. Okay, then I set the other 3 to a stop. Good to cancel. At negative $100 at the stop level I was choosing. I said 114, yeah. Let's get a little bit more fine granular on that. 114 and put it at 113.85. I would even not lose money if it went down to 113.45, more than $100. So I might as well not lose money when I'm talking about my risk unit. Might as well put it at 113.45, give it a little breathing room. Okay, that's that. Now, that's it. That's it. Now SMTC. I want to get into this one. Pretty sure. Let me see. I like the chart. I gotta double check how good these moves are. This move, for example, is 54%, 76%, very good. And this leap here was 33%. This move from here to here, 150%. Yeah, I mean, this thing's doing really well. Let's look at the fundamentals really quick. Not super consistent. Let's go to annuals. Ooh, yeah, it does not look good. Let's go over and see that over on the fundamental growth analysis system. Well, technically it's awesome, but then the bottom half of that little chart on the left there shows that there's quite a bit to be desired in the growth department. Looks like they diluted 15% too. Yeah, forget that. Oh, never mind SMTC. All right, we don't want all that. We don't want that kind of pressure. Let's do SRRK. ARCT. PRM. That's nice, a beautiful, beautiful move when it moves. Beautiful, 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 right? And, from the low actually to the high was probably insane. 360%. And it's been in this base for a while. Had an episodic, chaotic kind of like tantrum. What happened here is we got a little bit of a double bottom going on and a pretty fast right side. Real entry would be around here, like confirmed entry. But my feeling is this is okay to get in here because the stop's going to be the same when you get in. It's going to be 1150, whether you get in here or here. So might as well get in now and then let it run free and see if it can take off. Because if it can, it might do what it did before, which was very good. All right, so I'm going to get some PRM. And yeah, let's take a look at their earnings again. Like another company. Okay, kind of all over the map and not profitable recently. Annuals, profitable overall annually. There must have been just one statement where it was not. Going back over here, PRM. See what this says. Yeah, kind of spotty and even one less on the technicals. But you know what? I do like what I see. It looks like I was in it and got stopped out. Let's see. Yeah, I've taken profits. I've been in this stock. I was built up to a 2E position. Now it's falling down and it's kind of holding and it's coming back. And, yeah, I'll grab it. All right. So 1350 roughly is where it's at. 1150 would be the stop. So $2 a risk. So 50 shares for $1 of risk. $13.37 by $13.43 on the bid ask. $13.39. I'll take that too, and let's see if I can get a fill. It's 50 shares. It's not terribly small. Some market makers going to want to get in there. Template break even. 1150 is the stop. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, I was just going to come back and see if I can get a fill. 42, 43. That should fill. Huh? Wow. 44. That definitely should fill. There we go. Okay, 1344. Okay, I got 50 shares, so 25 shares I need to get out of 10 exits. So something like, I need to get 25 shares out. What divides equally into that? 5, I guess, huh? 5. Take 5 share exits. I really like the granular exits more, though. So 10 2.5 exits would, but I can't do 2.5, so I can do 3. 3 times 9 is 27, and I could favor taking profits. 3 times 9, 3 times 8 is 24. So yeah, that's good. Let's do 8 exits of 3 shares each. So 8 exits, 4 exits per $100 of gain for me, for my rescue unit of $100. 4 will be every $25 a gain. Okay, so I'm just, see, I use this profit thing. I can like quickly set those things up. All right, 3, so 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175, and 200. And then the other, okay, that's 24. And then the other 26 shares, we'll put on a stop at the stop of 1150. 97.50 loss if it hits, $100 at 11.44. So I'll just do that one. And there we go. That one's done and set. Set and forget. And everything's illustrated in the chart. So when I come back to it, I know exactly what's going on. Bingo, bango, blammo. Lunar, PAR, HUT, AGX. All right, let's go. Lunar, AGX. No, PAR. I mean, that's actually a pretty nice fast right side reclaim. But what kind of move can we expect from this thing? Let's see. Breakout to top here was 42%. What's the ADR on this PAR? ADR is 4%. That's decent. Ooh, the fundamentals do not look so hot. Let's take a look at the revs. Have been growing and growing. I really like it annually, at least quarterly, but they can't turn a profit. But they sure have been growing, and I suppose that might be why their right side is going up. What do they do? Provision of software and hardware support for hospitality industries, so like hotels or something, restaurants, government segments. Restaurant, retail, point of sale software, back office software. But they're really bad at turning a profit. They're just like really bad at turning a profit. So why is it going up? Oh, PAR. I've seen those things. Like when you check out, you see PAR. I've seen those terminals. Why can't they turn a profit? The fuck's the matter with them? I wonder if they've changed CEOs recently. Let's look at the news. Why are they going up? Olo soars 87% in 6 months. Should you buy it? Olo outperforms Zax, Tamframe, positive share price. This is all bullshit technicals. Customer base and scalable SaaS, other significant revenue growth. Success will depend on its ability to retain existing customers, which I think that is going to be a problem because everyone's going to Square or this or that. They're losing customers. Their market share is being eaten. Olo has grown its active locations. 10% year-over-year increase of locations. Okay, so I guess they are growing, but 10%. Okay, blah, blah, blah. 50% year-over-year. Dollar-based revenue retention. Gross merchandise volume. Strong portfolio on partner-based aids. Prospects. Olo recently developed latest features of Catering Plus. Easy Cater. Estimated revisions for revenues show upward trend. Expects revenues between 72 and 73. Anticipated to be 281. But what about the profit? Up a penny over the past Zax estimate. The consensus mark. Wow. Olo. This is fucking Olo. Olo stock soars 80. God damn it. I'm sitting here reading it while I think about Olo. Come on, man. PAR Technology is maintained at buy by Needham. That's all they say. Okay, $90 price target. PAR Technology acquires Delegate for $132 million. PAR Technology acquires all outstanding equity interests of Delegate for $132 million. Corporation acquires Delegate. PAR Technology is maintained at neutral. Back in November, raises price. Maintained at overweight. What makes this a strong momentum stock? Zacks Industry Outlook, PAR Technology to exchange 100 million convertible senior notes, 3 stocks to buy from Prospering Technology Solutions Industry, maintained at buy, PAR Technology maintained at buy, NVIDIA, PAR Technology, come on. What's changed? Earnings, flash PAR, it's unprofitable company. Why do people have faith in it all of a sudden? Netflix to rally October 10th. Olo. What is the relationship between Olo and PAR? What is the relationship between the stocks Olo and PAR? Let's see if let's try and ask that to ChatGPT then, because Google, whatever that's called, didn't give me a good answer. ChatGPT, we need you. All right, boom, bam. Olo and PAR are both technology providers serving the restaurant industry, each offering distinct solutions for dining establishments. Olo specializes in digital ordering and delivery solutions for restaurants. PAR offers point-of-sale systems and related technology solutions tailored for the restaurant and retail sectors. PAR, they might use it like Costco or like big places. Olo might be a little bit more smaller. Relationship between Olo and PAR. While both companies operate within the restaurant technology ecosystem, they provide complementary services rather than competing directly. Olo's focus on digital ordering and payment solutions can integrate with PAR's point-of-sale systems to create a seamless experience for both restaurant operators and customers. This integration allows restaurants to efficiently manage digital orders. In the competitive landscape, both Olo and PAR face competition from companies like Toast and Block, which also offer technology solutions for the restaurant industry. Notably, over the past 6 months, Olo stock has surged by more than 87%, outperforming PAR and Toast, whose shares have risen by 59% and 47% respectively. So the leader is Olo. Let's go over to Olo and look at Olo. I'm already in Olo. But maybe I want to get a little PAR. And then Toast. Not the greatest point to grab Toast. How about Squarespace? Not Squarespace. Block. Square. That doesn't look good either. Olo's not good. Today PAR isn't the entry. All right, I'm going to get some PAR. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to diversify my exposure to this digital dining POS stuff. Okay, so we're going to work on that for a second. PAR. It's at 75 essentially. The stop would have to be, well, you could even go right here, 67. Might as well 65. It's $10, so 10 shares. Buy. And 74.55 by 74.94. So let's see if we can get a fill somewhere in there. That should fill. I'm about halfway between the bid and the ask. I give it a second while I mark up the chart. Let's see if I give it a little patience, if I can get, a price that's, a dime better. Break even and the stop at 65. Yeah, the market is surging, soaring, doing good. Way to go, market. Okay, there we go. So, see once I get my fill. 74, 75, 74, 71. I just got to bring it up to a little bit. Come on, fill me. Wow, it's already printing over 75. All right, 75. I just asked for 75. There we go. And I got 75. Okay, fine. It's okay. It's all good. All right, now that means I need to take 5 exits of 1 share, because that's the only sensible way to divide up half of 10 shares and take partial exits. So that means every $40. $40, $80, $120, $160, $200. That's 5 orders. Duke. And then 5 shares for it to stop. Underneath 65. I love having a little scroll wheel. It's really nice to navigate things. 64.98. Perfect. Okay. All right, that's set. PWP. Lunar PWP. Hut. That's a mining company. Meso. I mean, this one's like really makes big moves. Let's see. Well, from here to here is 75% in just like a week or two. Then 79% in 13 days. So Meso definitely has potential to move, but what the hell is it? Mesoblast. And what's making it do so well now? How's revs? Not looking good and not profitable. All right, we're going to stay away from that one. Meso say. Yeah, that's beautiful. It's like holy grail. Woo, that's a beautiful and an entry today. But let's see, revs, good, but they've lost profitability. What do they do? Solaris is a holding which engages in manufacture of mobile propant management system to unload, store, and deliver propant to oil and natural gas well sites. Oh yeah, we don't want to be getting into energy too much with inflation potentially coming down. All right, IonQ. Let's see if it's recovering. We got knocked out of it the other day. That's a beauty. Nope. All right, SMTC is the top of the list here on my other scanner. Snap. Coming up on the scanner. NBIS. I already did RQLC. National. I don't know what that is. NCR at Leos. PAR SOC. I mean, we've been through a lot of stocks. ARIS. ARIS could be a breakout entry today. Am I already in that? No, I got stopped out. I was in it. ARIS. Water Solutions. Okay, so that's probably energy related. We want to stay away from those. RDW. You know, utilities. Okay. GDyne. Grid Dynamics. I like that move. How's it look in the greater scheme of things? Not too reliable. Okay, well, it does have those increasing revs. Didn't do too well in 23. No, we're going to leave it alone. Okay, moving down the list, if there's anything else I missed. Rocket Lab. I did see that. We already are holding that. Told you to get that at $6. In August, it's now $30. IoT, Samsara, no. Lucid, Roku. All right, guys. That's enough. All right. See you back in the group. Thanks for tuning in this morning. See you back in the group. Thank you very much for tuning in. Bye-bye, guys.